You're now tuned in to No Slug Podcast, where common sense meets no nonsense, where we unapologetically provide you the tools you need to build a better lifestyle and a stronger foundation. So if you ain't tuned in, then you get tuned up. Keep your head up and your shoulders square. No Slug Podcast to the dirt. So if you ain't tuned in, then you get tuned up. Keep your head up, shoulders square. You're now tuned in to No Slug Podcast, where we unapologetically provide you the tools you need. No Slug Podcast. Welcome back to the No Slug Podcast, where you come to tune in so you don't get tuned up in life. Today I want to touch on a couple things. I want to tell you guys about what I have going on, what we have up and coming here at No Slug Podcast. First things first, I'm going to have a bunch of progression videos. You're going to see different stuff go on in the background. You're going to see different editing stuff. I have some logos coming. I got some designs coming. I have a lot planned out in the future. I can't really show right now because it's not all the way done and I don't want to reveal all my cards, right? So today what I want to do is I want to give you guys the No Slug by-laws, laws that I follow every day, laws that make you accomplish everyday battles, yours. Everybody has everyday battles. My battles aren't the same as yours, but your battles are going to be hard. Your battles are going to be, you need to conquer these battles. You need to make sure that you have laws in power, laws in play that allow you to make these everyday battles a lot easier. So I have 7 bylaws that I'm going to talk about today. I'm not going to really touch into the topics too much, like give any stories, because I want to make an episode about these so you guys can hear stories. Different people might come on these episodes, and then that'll help you maybe learn, maybe you know these things. It's not really telling you anything that's new to this world because it's already been done in the past, right? But sometimes people need to hear it from a different perspective, and then these are different things that might help you accomplish your everyday battles, because we are out here to win. We are not out here to lose. I think everybody knows that, but sometimes people don't have the ambition, the motivation. I mean, maybe just someone sitting next to them that says, hey man, let's go do this. Let's go hit the gym. Let's go on a walk. Let's go do the project that I haven't accomplished yet. When you accomplish these little things, bigger things happen. So step, step, step. Rome wasn't built in a day, so you just need to start now. Every day is day one, and today is day one for you. You ain't gonna do day 2 if you don't do day 1. This is not rocket surgery, all right? So let's get into it. Number one, what I want to clear up is always respecting yourself. Now this is an obvious one, but it's really crucial. Nobody's going to respect you if you ain't out here respecting yourself, okay? People are going to look at you visually and they're going to be like, that guy either respects himself or he doesn't. You come to work with your boots untied, that says something. You come with your hair all greasy, that says something. So your respect towards yourself is what people are going to respect you, right? People that are overweight and have fucking titties, which is not fat shaming, but it's fucking truth. If you ain't respecting yourself to your food, to your health, to the way the people treat you, you ain't gonna get no respect. I got a lot of stories on this. The way that I get my respect might not be the same as yours. I believe it's different. But rule number 1 is always respecting yourself. Your intake of your food, your health, the medicine that you have to do. Listen to your doctors, listen to these things, listen to other people talk. Go back and read a book, How to Respect Yourself, and people have done this before, so this should be easy for you to go out and get this information. I'm here to tell you that this is number 1. Number two is always staying humble. I mean, I can't express this enough, how important it is to stay humble. It comes down to holding the door for a motherfucker and not expecting a thank you. It comes down to being appreciative of your friends, just saying, hey, have a good day. Hey, thanks for hitting me up today and saying have a good day. People don't sit back and realize that no one owes you anything in this world. Not a one motherfucker. You owe it to your friends to have you be a great person. Nobody's gonna be great in this world, good in this world if you ain't great. So being humble is a very, very appreciative thing. This is gonna happen a lot in your life, and you're gonna see different ways just because someone doesn't say thank you, like maybe when you hold the door, maybe they're having a bad day. You know, them little things. I have certain situations in my life I can go into a little bit. I had these people in my life, their name was Bob and Twyla, right? They babysat me from when I was 7 days old till I was 7 years old. And they literally trusted me with everything that they had. They taught me how to be a good person. This is when I was young now, right? So later on in life, stuff had happened, and this is where we're at now. They ended up, you know, passing away because life happens, you get old. And when I'm saying they appreciated everything, you walk into their house and stuff, they couldn't have kids, but they made me humble because of how much they loved me. Even though I wasn't even their family, they taught me how to be humble. The last thing about being humble is I mean, this is a rough topic, but I believe it's going out getting your fucking ass beat. You know what I'm saying? It's going out, getting broken down, and then walking back up them stairs. People see that and people respect that. I'm not saying go out and fucking fight the biggest tough guy on the street, even though I've done it, but it's not about that. It's about the way you hold yourself after you get beat. If you get beat and go sit in the goddamn corner and look like you got beat, that's you. Like, that's exactly who you are. So let's move on to the next one. Stay humble. Number 3 is providing your worth. Accountability, really. I mean, what are you doing to yourself that you're holding yourself accountable? You know, so me, every day I wake up early, you know, I go to the gym. This is all basic knowledge, but how you hold yourself accountable for your actions is really going to make it who you are behind closed doors. We'll keep on. That's a good topic. We're going to come back to that later. Number 4, it's seeing positives out of negatives. And this is one that's like super hard for some people because seeing a positive out of negative is hard. My life story about this one is I grew up, my dad was in prison my whole life. I mean, not my whole life, but damn near a lot of it. So I seen all the positives out of the negatives because, dude, I don't want to do that. Like, fuck that shit. Like, I got stuff to do. I don't want to do that. So I always seen the positive at an early age out of the negatives because it made me not want to do that. And, you know, I hope that makes sense. But there's going to be a lot of negatives in your life that you could see positives out of. And that's going to take some inner self looking, and the way that you want to see the positives is not going to be the same as mine. But you have to see the positives, all these negatives. You get broken down, well, you got broken down for a reason. Good. Stand up, brush off, and keep on fucking moving, okay? That's number 4. Number 4 is a very important one. I have a whole bunch of topics about that I think that's going to come into topic later. Our episode 1 was about balance. Number 5 is balance. We're going to come back to this over and over. You got your work, you got your family, you got your lifestyle, and then you got your health, man. And all 4 of these things, you need to be able to balance all 4 of these things. Now, these are fucking hard. These are battles that you need to figure out which one overweighs. Which one's going to be the most important? None of them. They're all the same, okay? You need to make sure that you balance your everyday. Your work is obviously you got to work, right? I mean, you have your family. Family's first. So you need to be able to balance these things, and you need to sit back. I don't care if you write it down. Write down what you want to do that day and balance that shit. Like, balance it. Hey, I'm going to go to the gym at night. Hey, I'm going to go to the grocery store. I'm going to go tackle this task in my garage I haven't fucking done in a while, and that's going to be your balance. Now, you need to make sure that all of these things are executed daily without any remorse. Unapologetic balance is really crucial. We talked about that in the first episode, and we will come back to that. Number 6, it's providing motivation for your people. Now, what I want to say about this is not everybody is a good example, right? You're going to have these negative motherfuckers in your life. Bad shit happens to bad people. Negative shit happens to bad people, okay? I know y'all know about them people that there's always something bad happen to them, right? Like, oh, woe is fucking me. Well, dude, bad shit happens to me too. You know what I don't do? Fucking talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I go out and I execute everything I have to do to make sure that that doesn't, for one, happen again. And 2, when it did happen, how am I going to bounce back better than ever? I'll tell you a little story about that. One time I got into a bunch of shit, crashed, my car crashed, fucking tires blew out or whatever. I had to get all kinds of new stuff. What I did was I came back, bought all new better stuff, Came back, made sure that didn't happen again. Came back, I presented it better the next time once I got broken down. Motivation for your people, they see that, right? They see like, oh man, this stuff just happened to this guy. Now how did he handle it after? Motivation is motivating your people, attacking everyday battles. You know, life is a fight, dude. I mean, life is hard. People make it look easy. You go on the YouTube and you see these things and they're like, making it look easy. Dude, you don't think that they don't still fucking get sad? You don't think they don't still get tired? Well, they do. So you need to motivate your people to make sure that they understand that, hey, you're doing it, I want to do that too. You know, and that's very important, especially in this No Slug podcast. I can talk to someone and motivate them real fast. Whether they do it, that's on them. But you can talk to them and they'll see you doing it. So it is a motivation. You need to motivate your people. People are stronger in numbers. 5 better than 10. I don't care if you got 5 strong, it's better than 10 weak. Don't forget that. Number 7, I think it's the most important one. It's never backing down. It's keeping your head up and your shoulders square. Everyday battles are going to happen, dude. I mean, it's not going to be a thing where you ain't going to have a battle in a day, okay? Because I fight them every day. You fight them every day. You might fight stronger battles than me. That's not about anything else, like potato to potato, whatever the fucking saying is, right? It's attacking your goals, never backing down. If there's a fight, fight it. Come back stronger. If you lose, figure out why you lost and don't do it again, okay? Never backing down, keeping your head up and your shoulders square. People are watching you, dude. People are watching you want to get broke down, and then what are you going to do, sit in the corner and cry? Nah, that ain't happening. We don't do that. I firmly believe if you don't know how to fight, I firmly believe you should go out and join jiu-jitsu, you should join boxing, you should join some kind of way that you can learn how to fight. Now, you don't have to be aggressive. This is not a violent thing. Never backing down to any everyday battle is fighting. You know, life is a fight. You get a pop tire. You know, what are you going to do? You're going to figure it out. You ain't backing down. You're going to go cry. You ain't going to... This is strong mentality. We are not here to be weak people. That's what society wants us to be. Society wants us to be weak. Society wants you to go ask somebody for help. What happens when there's nobody fucking there? Then what are you going to do? So that's a very big crucial one. Keep your head up and your shoulders square. That's in the intro. I know you guys heard that. That shit's dope, right? All of this is very, very crucial. I'm going to touch in on all of these as time goes on. This is episode 2, you know, so it's very cool to me that you guys are going to be able to see the progression in this. So I want you guys to remember that Rome was not built overnight. You know, every day is day one. I want you guys to be unapologetic about your goals. Be unapologetic what people think of you. Be unapologetic about your goddamn dreams, okay? People can take their little vision in their head and make it a reality real fast, but you have to start. Like, you can't sit back and grow them fucking titties any bigger than they are, right? You need to get up, brush off, and you need to keep moving, okay? Every day it's a fight, and we don't lose. This is no slug shit, dudes. This is not some podcast where we're gonna come where I'm not gonna tell you the truth. I'm going to tell it how it is. I'm going to tell it how it isn't. I'm going to tell you stories that happened to me where I got broke down, where I got beat up. I've had stuff in my life that happened that is fucking hard, man. I've lost a lot of people. It's about how you handle yourself after the fight, okay? This is what we are going to do on this podcast. This is the direction we're going to go. I can't wait to get some people on here so you guys can see this in real life. You know, this is very cool. Really, the whole story is there ain't nothing to it but to fucking do it. And you need to get up. I don't care if you didn't start yesterday, well, you're going to start today because you heard this episode, okay? This is No Slug Podcast. This is keeping your head up. This is keeping your shoulders square. This is being unapologetic towards your goals. It doesn't matter what people think. It does not matter. The way you think about yourself is what matters. So last but not least, keep your head up and your shoulders square. You're now tuned in to No Slug Podcast, where common sense meets no nonsense, where we unapologetically provide you the tools you need to build a better lifestyle and a stronger foundation. So if you ain't tuned in, then you get tuned up. Keep Keep your head up and your shoulders square. No Slug Podcast to the dirt. So if you ain't tuned in, then you get tuned up. Keep your head up, shoulders square. You're now tuned in to
No Slug Podcast,
where we unapologetically provide you the